record this. Anyway, so when you multiply by 2's, your answers will always be an even number. So I put up the 2's here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. You probably heard him go to 24. You in 3rd grade are not expected to memorize your 11s and 12s. You're not expected to memorize your 11s and 12s. We are learning up to our 10s. And guess what? You've been learning 2s since kindergarten. You know your 2s already. You count by 2s. Let's all do it. Let's count to 2s to 20. Ready? Go. 2,
4, 6, 10, 10, 12, 18, 20.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 14, 16, 18.
We're a little off, but it sounds
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 6.
yeah. So you'll notice the difference between these numbers is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 more is 6. 6 plus 2 more is 8. 8 plus 2 more is 10. And so on. And these are all even numbers. So anything you multiply by 2 will be an even number. Okay? And if you just write these down, and in fact, boys and girls, you could just write these down, and then there's a way that you can count these like this. If I want to know 2 times 5, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th multiple is 10. So 2 times 5 is 10. So if you write these down in a row, you can just count how many. So 2 times 9 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 times 9 would be 18. In your distribution bag, you will get this multiplication chart. And this will be really nice because it's laminated. So you can use your dry erase marker and write on it. Like, I already know my 1s, slash it out. I know I need to practice my 2s. You can even flip it over and practice your 2s on the back. So this is going to be for you to keep. You will have this in your distribution bag today. All right, let's listen to how to figure out our 4s. Our 4s. And you know well, let me back up a little bit. You know with 2s, it just means doubles. You just are doing doubles. Whoops. All right, so then 4s, isn't 4 a double of 2? Isn't 4 a double of 2? Think about that. 2 doubled, isn't that 4? 2 doubled, that's 4. Yes, 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 it is. Some people are going, no, but it is. It really is. Let me share my screen with the sound. Okay, it does. There we go, Mrs. Kodesh. Here we go. All right, let's try the 4s. If you know it, yell it out for everyone in your neighborhood to hear. Here we go.
4. 4. 4 quarters in a football game. 4 sides to a square are the same. 4 wheels to a race car turn. In the 4 times table I can learn. Let's multiply by 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 11 is 44. 4 times 12 is 48.
48.
Is in a football game. 4 sides to a square are the same. 4 wheels to a race car turn. In the 4 times table I can learn. Now say the answer before me.
Try it.
4 times 1 is
4.
4
times 2 is 8.
4 times 3 is 12.
12
Times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24.
4
Times 7 is 28.
28.
5 it is 32.
32.
The next one, you just add 4 more.
Yeah.
Add 4 more to 32 and you'll get the next
4
one.
times 9 is
34.
32. 36. 40.
Okay. That's as far as we're going to go because you just need to know up to your 10s. So when you get your distribution bag today, you will have that multiplication chart, which does include the 11s and 12s. It does. Because if you want to learn them, you'll just get ahead for 4th grade, and that's okay. But we really want to concentrate on these guys first, 1s through 10s first. And then also in your distribution bag today, lots of goodies, lots and lots of goodies. There's a packet that says multiplication on it, and we're going to go over that a little bit tomorrow. But in your Halloween fun packet, tomorrow's activity will be to practice your multiplication tables by filling out this witch paper. Ooh. And you'll be able to use, you don't have to guess what they are. This is just practice. So you can use this to help you answer these guys. And then you color it in. Sorry, I kind of messed up on the copy machine there, but you can kind of see the colors. So if the answer is 12, you color the 12 a certain color. Anyway, you'll be able to answer these first and then color them, and we can show them off the next day and see what your witches look like. Okay, let's get back to business here. On page 193, what page? You say.
Mrs. Kodesh, I can't hear you.
193. Yes, Derek.
Are we gonna get the witch in a distribution bag?
Are you getting what?
Are we gonna get the witch paper in a distribution bag?
Yes, all of that's in the distribution bag that you're picking out tonight.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay.
Miss Kodesh.
Yes, on page 100.
Miss Kodesh.
Yes, Evelyn.
Didn't you say that it was on page 191?
Yes, we were just at the beginning of the lesson. Yes, and I decided to skip ahead a little bit. You're exactly right. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we're going to walk through. So stay on that page, but I'm going to walk you through an interactive whiteboard. Okay. First we're watching, then we're doing. All right. So first the computer will do it, then we'll do one together, and then you'll do one by yourself. Okay, so this first problem.
Equal groups to solve some problems.
So let's watch how they would work out a multiplication
Let's unlock the problem.
With 2s or 4s. I want you to realize that the answers for 2s, or excuse me, the answers are for 4s are just the answers from 2 that are doubled. So we'll do a comparison in just a moment. Okay.
What does the word each tell you?
He didn't read it.
It means that both of the students.
Okay, just a second. 2 students are in a play. Both students have 5 costumes each. How many students would be both? What do both mean? What's the number for both? How many? 1, 2, 3, if there's both. Both my hands have rings on them. How many is both? There's 2. 2, yes.
2.
Okay. Both students have 5 costumes each. How many costumes do they have in all? How many costumes do they have in all? So both meaning 2. So here's a 2's times table. Let's watch what they do.
Have 5 costumes. How can you find the total number of costumes the 2 students have? You can add 5 plus 5 or multiply 2 times 5. Multiplying when there are 2 equal groups is like adding doubles. To find the product of 2 times 5, you can make a model.
There are 2 students, so use 2 large circles. You can use counters to show the costumes. Both students have 5 costumes. Show 5 counters in each circle.
Okay, so again, what does this remind you of? Hopefully you're feeling a connection. This is repeated addition, repeated addition. 5 plus 5. Let's watch.
Now think. 2 groups of 5, or the sum of 5 plus 5, is 10. Here's how you can record this as a multiplication sentence.
Let's check it out.
There are 2 students or 2 groups. There are 5 costumes in each group. 2 times 5 is 10. So the 2 students have 10 costumes in all.
Okay. So again, they do in all for addition and multiplication. They say those clue words.
When there are 2 in each group, you can count by 2s.
Can you
to
show
find
me on your whiteboard how you would work out 3 times 2? How would you draw that out? 3 times 2. Could you draw a picture? Would you just know the answer? What would you do? Ten seconds. Okay, reveal. Let's see how you wrote out 3 times 2. Okay, I see. If I just see an answer of 6, that tells me that you just knew it. Okay, you could draw it out into 3 groups of 2 or 2 groups of 3. Perfect. Add up the dots. Repeated addition. Colton made an array or a group of, yeah, you made an array basically. You added 3 plus 3 or 3 times 2, Chloe. Wonderful. Oh, you're ahead of the game, boys and girls. You've got it. You've got it. 3 plus 3 is 6, or 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so I want you to notice what you just did. You just realized what multiplication means. It means 3 2s, so 3 2s, 2 plus 2 plus 2. Or remember the IPM property says, or not IPM, excuse me, CPM property says I can switch these around and still get the same answer. So let's switch it around. Or you could say 3 2s or 2 3s. So that's what I saw on a lot of whiteboards, 3 plus 3. Perfect. Okay, keep on thinking.
And how many there are in all. You can skip count by making jumps on a number line to show 3 groups of 2. You will make 3 jumps of 2. Start at 0.
Oh, this is.
The first jump lands on 2.
Okay, so 3 jumps of 2. So the first jump is to the 2.
Jump
Then we're gonna
again.
jump again to the next 2, which would be 4.
The second jump lands on 4. Jump one more
And
time.
the third jump lands on 6. So there's 3 ways so far to work this
The
out.
third jump lands on
3.
6. So what is the product of 3 times
You
2?
got it. You said 6. Good job, Smarties.
The product of 3 times 2 is 6.
What? That's all? So I can do repeated addition. I can just know it. I can use a number line. Those are just 3 ways.
You can use doubles to find the product of
talk about
4
fours.
times 6. When you multiply with 4, you can multiply with 2 and then double the product. The product of 2 times 6, or the sum of 6 plus 6, is 12. Now, double the product. 12 plus 12 equals 24. What's the product of 4 times 6?
So what? What did he just say? Okay, let's back up just a little bit. Let's pretend this is, you take half of 4. Half of 4 is,
Ba, 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 ba,
can
ba.
we mute? Someone's ba, 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 black sheep, have you any wool? I'm going to mute you, sweeties. Anyway, it's okay. So you can take half of 4, which is 2, and multiply 2 times 6 instead. Oh, I know 2 times 6 because I know my double sixes. Double sixes are 12. Then just double that answer to get 4 times 6. Look at that. So they doubled how many groups they had, doubled how many dots they had in the group, and they doubled the answer. Look at that. This is a 4th way of doing it. Ay, ay, ay.
The product of 4 times 6 is 24.
Oh, smarties, let's do this. I'm going to stop sharing. I would like you, this was great, because now we realize we're just doing the same thing, but we could do it 4 different ways. 4 different ways to get the same answer. So guess what? You have a little bit of choices today for how to work these out. So let's do some practice, okay? Please turn to page 100, as I said before, 193. 193. I would like you to tell me what the multiplication problem is for number 3, or excuse me, the product, I should say, the number sentence and product. And then, so for 3 and 8, you can see that those have check marks on them. That's a checkup for me to see your answers. Please don't reveal until it's time for me to say, reveal. We don't want to give away those awesome answers. So 3 and 8. Answers on your whiteboard. Thumbs up when you've got it. I hope math is not so painful for us. I see some people looks like they're in pain. I hope that's not because of math. Math is not painful. It's wonderful and fun. All right, cuties, go ahead and reveal answers for 3 and 8. All right, I see Colton's and Annie's and Chase's, thank you. And some kids have their camera off, so I don't know how you're doing. I hope you're okay. Turn it on if you can. Mikey, thank you. Derek, okay. All right, woohoo. So number 3 said, what are the factors and product? So you had to look at that picture of the grouping and come up with 3 groups of 4. These are the factors, and the product is 12. So you could have added up the dots to come up with 12, or know that 3 4s is 12, or 4 3s is 12. So honestly, there's many ways we can work out these problems, but starting to think about memorizing them, going down your 2's, what is 2 times 5, what is 2 times 7, and starting to know those with a really good rhythm would be a really good idea. Even if you just memorize 2 problems a day, just 2 problems a day, and you'll get there by Christmas. You'll have all of them, and you'll be able to spit them out and say, these are the 5s, these are the 6s, and you'll be able to say them. So just a couple problems a day might be good to start memorizing. Derek.
I'm doing it to 193 today. That's it.
193 is what we're doing right now together. And then you can look at the schedule for what to do for today, and I'll discuss it at the end. So 193, I would like you to practice number 9 through 18. 9 through 18. There's about 10 problems, and I'll go around and ask people for what they got, what their product is. 9 through 18. Go. Okay.
Miss Kurdish, what problem are we on?
It's in the chat, honey, but we're doing page 193, 9 through 18. 9 through 18.
Are they using the whiteboard or they're writing them down?
You can write it right in your book, sweetie. You can write it right in your Go Math book.
There we go. Cleared that up. Good.
All right.
I don't know which one are we on?
9 through 18. You have to do all of them.
Excuse me.
Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Of course, honey. Of course. Okay, let's just see how we did. You don't have to have all of them done. Let's just go through a couple of them. So again, we're on page 193. All right. Just some good practice. On your whiteboard, please tell me what you got for number. Let's do a fours problem. Tell me what you got for number 11. On your whiteboard, you're telling me what you got for number 11. Excuse me. All right. Are we revealing what we got for number 11? All right, 11. Some people got, remember these are even numbers we're multiplying by, so our answer should be an even number. So do a quick check on your whiteboard. What is 4 times 6? Remember, you could do 2 times 6 and then just double the answer. 2 times 6 and double the answer. So 2 times 6 is 12. You double 12 to get 24. I am seeing 24. Excellent. Okay, let's try then. What did you get for number 18? What did you get for number 18? Can you show me that, please? That is 4 times 5. Oh, Liana, so organized. Okay, 4 times 5, so 4 5s. You could count by 5s even to get 20. Yes, all of them have to be even numbers. Your answers today will all be even numbers. So you can do a quick check that way. Make sure you're all set. I'm going to show you the answers, and then you can check your answers too. We'll go through. 9 is 40. Number 10 is 18. Number 11 is 24. Number 12 is 14. Number 13, oh, there's that 0 property. Of course, it's 0. 14 is 12. Number 15 is 16. Number 16 is 16. Number 17 is 20. And number 18 is 20. So although you're going to be learning to memorize these, it's still important to understand, how do I work this out if I don't have them memorized? And then I think 19 and 20 are really nice little tables to work out if you have some time. So you can see right across this table, I really like this table already finished, so you can just check it out for a second. 2 times 1 is 2. We're just kind of making a square. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. Well, let's see a pattern between the 2s and 4s. The answers or the products for 2s and 4s. Do you see it? What's the difference between 2 and 4, or 4 and 8? 6 and 12, 8 and 16, 10 and 20. What pattern do you see? The numbers are what, Colton? Colton, go ahead. You'll have to unmute, honey.
He's frozen.
I didn't hear you. I think you were frozen for a second.
Everybody else is frozen, but I can't see anything, so I was just telling you that.
Well, that makes it hard. Let me try to share again. Maybe that will help. Hopefully you can see it here. What pattern do you see from the 2s and the 4s? 2s and the 4s, 2s and the 4s, 2s and the 4s. If you look up and down, Liana.
It's counting by 2s.
Okay, this one's counting by 2s. Right across here, they're counting by 2s. Yes, this row. What do you see the difference? So this is the row, but what do you see is there a pattern with the columns? So going up and down, what column pattern do you see? Go ahead,
It's
Clara
doubling.
or Lena. What?
It's counting by 2s because
Yes.
look, because 2, 4, 6, 8, and
Yes, those are all doubled. And then she said 2 is a double of 4. So their answers are doubles as well. Look at that, 4 and 8. Double of 4 is 8. Double of 6 is 12. Double of 8 is 16. Double of 10 is 20, and so on. These are doubles. So if you know your twos, you probably learned that in second grade, doubles answers, it'll help you with your multiplication. It'll help you with twos and fours. All right, so your activity for today. I can connect those songs if you want me to the assignment, or you can look at them on the internet, however you want to do that, but I can connect them to some multiplication songs on the schedule for today. You are doing page, let's just take a flip of the page. You're working on page 195, and this is on the schedule as well if you're not sure what I'm saying. 195, 1 through 8. And then the next page, number 1 and 2. Okay, so let's do a story problem together. Please take a look at number 7. Number 7. Number 7, the story problem reads, on Monday, Stephen read 9 pages of his new book. To finish the first chapter on Tuesday, he needs to read double the number of pages he read on Monday. There's that clue word double. How many pages does he need to read on Tuesday? So he read 9 pages on Monday. He doubled that amount for Tuesday. What is that number? 9 doubled. Claire, what do you say?
18.
That's correct. 9 times 2, so you could write that out. 18 what? Because story problems have to be labeled. 18.
What page are we on?
We're looking at the question. It says, how many pages does he need to read on Tuesday? What are we talking about? We are talking about pages. So you would label number 7, 18 pages. 18 pages. Good.
You know you can't get them in there because that's crooked.
So if you'd like to stay on, we can do these pages together and go over this again. I'd be happy to stay on with you. I love multiplication. Just one more reminder about distribution bags tonight. And tomorrow, our t-shirt day is Halloween shirt or colors. Halloween shirt or colors. So I wanted to make sure to tell you that ahead of time, and it will be in tomorrow's stream to remind you. Any questions? Yes, Colton.